What's up, vinyl community? It's Steve from Steve Spins Records, and today we're going to look at Waxwork Records' House of Waxwork, issues 1 and 2. That's a mouthful for me to say, but it was a really cool concept designed by the folks at Waxwork Records, which specialize in horror movie soundtracks. They've put together a comic book, a graphic novel, along with a 7-inch soundtrack that is tied into the novel. So let's get started. I was able to get issue 1 and issue 2 from the kind folks at Waxwork. I did buy these with my own money, so that's part of it. And they retail for $14.99 with the comic and the 7-inch vinyl. So let's get to it. So this is issue 1. And in issue 1, this is the cover of it. And you've got 32 pages. There are 2 stories. One is about an occult slumber party, and the other is about a lighthouse keeper. So this is the Lighthouse Keeper Blue Vinyl Edition. So it comes in a nice sealed package. And the order that I got from Waxwork, I also got the Escape from New York soundtrack in addition to these House of Waxwork issues 1 and 2. And they were super kind in their shipping. Everything was super well packaged. It came with 2 additional MoFi inner sleeves, which are like gold these days, right? Although a lot of stores now have them back in stock. I'm looking at you, the In Groove. Link in the description below if you need your MoFi sleeves. So, okay. Really nice texture on the cover. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's a nice, it's kind of a bumpy texture to it that gives it a little bit of, different feel to it. And on the back, you've got House of Waxwork provides the throwback pleasures of a time when horror reveled in the grotesqueries of the dime store pulps and your imagination did the rest. Just don't feed these books and records after midnight. And that's from the AV Club. And Waxwork Records remains the most dedicated to canon building over cool points from Rolling Stone. Okay, cool. So again, here you got the front. I won't flip through the whole thing, but you've got the nice inner part here, the Occult Slumber Party, and then the Lighthouse Keeper. Again, really high quality art. I'm excited to give this a read while I listen to the 7-inch that came with it. There's your Lighthouse Keeper. I don't know if this came out before or after the Lighthouse movie, but it would be interesting to see the similarities between the two. So you got a really cool kind of inner promo part that I'll show here in the back. Just some of the soundtracks that they offer. I did end up actually picking up the Goosebumps one, which they are putting out a pre-order for as well. So when that ships out, we'll be able to unbox that and take a look at it. But really, really cool. Really high quality stuff. Again, 32 pages, 16 pages each. I should mention who the stories are by. The Occult Slumber Party is by Gabe Soria, and Lighthouse Keeper is by Kevin Bergeron. The music for Occult Slumber Party is done by Douglas Pipes, and the music for Lighthouse Keeper is done by a band called Creeper. So then again, there's your book. That, and then we'll look at the 7-inch record here as well. Okay, really nice. So you've got what I think is called the Director, something like that. He's the sort of, I don't know if he's a crypt keeper type guy, but there he is. He's smoking a cig. It had it on the website that there would be a character called the Director. Okay. So they include a download card for just these songs? Wow, that's cool. So they do a digital copy of it. I'm not going to show you the back because it's got the code on it, but it's a digital copy for going to Bandcamp to get the songs so that you can listen to them digitally. So that's a nice touch for Waxwork's record on a 7-inch record that I thought was going to be nice, but really designed to be part of the reading experience. Oh, okay, cool. This is really nice. So when you hold it up to the light, it looks even cooler. But you've got your 30. So okay, it's also at a 33 RPM, so that's also interesting. But you got a 33 RPM House of Waxwork side A. You get the House of Waxwork theme and the Occult Slumber Party performed by Douglas Pipes, and then on the back you just have Lighthouse Keeper, composed and performed by Creeper. So that's great, very cool, nicely done. Waxwork singular, no works records. So the records has an S, the Waxworks does not. All right, let's take a look at issue 2 over here. So this is House of Waxwork issue 2. You've got, again, 32 pages, $14.95 for retail. Comes with the 7-inch. You've got something called Nowhere Wolf, which is by Donny Cates. And then you got something called Time Capsule by Rami Sharkey. Again, really nice kind of outer packaging for it. It's kind of funny because how do you package a comic book and a 7-inch? But they were able to do it, and it looks and feels pretty nice with how they were able to do it. There's not a whole lot of sliding around in there for either item. It's nice because the top part is the height of the comic book, so that makes it so it doesn't slide around, and then the width is the width of the 7-inch, so that doesn't slide around either. So again, Waxwork, taking care of everything, taking care of business. Okay, so where the other one was kind of bumpy, this one is very much smooth on the cover, but again, really vibrant colors. We'll read the hype on the back here. A throwback to the kind of pulpy, trashy horror stories, and in particular the films, often find themselves going directly to video of a bygone era, which is from comiccon.com. And then a joy from start to finish, whether you've previously enjoyed horror comics or not. That's from Modern Vinyl. So very cool. Maybe one day we'll get a byline on the back of one of these comics. So again, okay, so that must be the director who kind of leads you into the comics there. And then yeah, there you see the credits for the various writers, pencilers, inkers, colorers, letterers for the different stories. Yeah, Donny Cates and Rami Sharkey. I hope I'm saying that right. Cover art by Justin Erickson, movie poster art by Mark Schoenbach, and book design by Sue Ellen Soto. So that's cool. And again, yeah, so this one's got a zombie apocalypse, which is fun on the backside, and then you've got a 1940s kind of carnival with the Nowhere Wolf. That's a cool looking shot right there. Looks like a guy named Elias Percival. Some oddities, some sideshow kind of ideas there. So let's check out the actual record. This one I got in, they were out of the Time Capsule white and red, so I got the Toxic Zombie purple with green gas. So again, you've got director on the front. On the back, you've got the track listings there. This one's got a really sinister looking person in the mirror there looking at you over the concession stand counter there, so some fun details there. Yeah, so side A, you've got the House of Waxwork theme, which is by Rami Sharkey, Kevin Dredge, performed by Rami Sharkey, Kevin Dredge, and the Budapest Scoring Symphonic Orchestra. Nowhere Wolf, which is composed and performed by Sean Yseult, something like that. Yseult. Sorry, Sean, for butchering your last name. And then side B, you've got Time Capsule, which is composed and performed by Douglas Pipes, who's on the first one as well. So it looks like it came out in 2017, so I don't know if they're doing any more of these, because that was quite a bit of time ago. So maybe if they sell out of them all, they'll do more, but hopefully they make some more. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, really cool. Okay. So here you see the green with purple, and then the backside is almost all purple with just like a little tinge of green along the side there for the Time Capsule theme. So this is really cool. Again, same Waxworks, House of Waxwork label with Waxwork Records on the actual disc there. So it'll be fun to get this listened to while we read out these comics. And yeah, they're 32 pages each, so it shouldn't take too long to read them, but hopefully the 7-inch is going while that's happening, and maybe I'll have to put it on a time or two again. So if you have enjoyed the video so far, please give me a like. Please consider subscribing to the channel where we go through the different vinyl in my collection. We unbox various things when I think they're cool. There might be more Waxworks record stuff coming in the future. Probably that Goosebumps soundtrack on vinyl. I believe I got like the blue and purple variant of the newest pre-order, which I'll put in the description below as well. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Please stop back and see more videos from the channel where we talk about different vinyl that we have in my collection, and we also look at who the music might be for, what might be a good time to listen to the music, and any stories behind the album or how it was made. So again, thank you for watching this video. I'm Steve from Steve Spins Records, signing off.